Alright guys, what are we talking about today? Some V-Toku2 from Spyderco and some Hap 40. Endura Stretch 2. I'm going to go ahead and run both of these. Thank you to Rolf for sending these along for me to test. I've tested Hap 40 before. Some of you might remember. You can go back and take a look at that if you want to compare, but I will talk about it when we talk about this one. And I had never run V-Toku before. It is not a high alloy steel. It has a low carbide percent by volume. Edge came up really nice on it. And we'll talk about this a little bit also. And for those of you that don't know, I do have a Patreon now. You do have a few more days to get in. If you are one of the members in before June 30th, I will be doing a drawing for one person on Patreon is going to win a knife. Keep that in mind. Any help you give, I appreciate it. My last video I talked about how I just can't swing all the shipping anymore. It's just getting to be too expensive, along with my time and everything else that I've been putting into this. So we're going to go ahead and watch the cutting real quick on these, and then we will come back and talk about them. All right, now that we saw that cutting, go ahead and talk about V-Toku2. Like I said, it is not a high alloy steel. It is a tungsten carbide steel, but you have to keep in mind the chemical makeup of this. We're not talking about big amounts here. And the total carbide volume of this, as you can find on Knife Steel Nerds from Laren, is under 4%. So keep that in mind when we are talking about the results for this. And of course, Hap 40. For those of you that don't know, it is an analog of Rex 45. They did do laminate on both of these, and we have no idea to tell what the hardness is, but I will say, judging from the performance on the Hap 40s I have run and the Rex 45 that I have run, that these are probably in the 61 to 62 range maybe. The V-Toku, I have no idea, and we're not going to find out. So go ahead and talk about this one first. When I got this, I went ahead and put a few edges on it. Same as all the other testing. Same angle, same grit, same stropping, same everything. So on the third edge, I went ahead and ran the first test. On that test, I got 79 feet fine edge and 131 feet total for working edge. I'm not doing the numbers how I used to. I like doing them the way I used to do them. All you guys pretty much know already. The working edge is the fine edge plus what it did till it quit cutting paper, and that is the total number that I got out of that particular edge. So went ahead and sharpened it again the same way, ran the test again, 87 feet fine edge and 140 feet working edge. So maybe lower to mid 154 cm performance on working edge. Fine edge, you're looking at more like what you're going to find out of D2. Hap 40. I've run this before. The results for this Endura, I did go ahead and put a few edges on this as well. And ran the first test on the third edge, 137 feet fine edge, 206 feet working edge. And as you'll notice, that's about 30 feet shy of the Hap 40 Stretch that I ran. So sharpened this again, ran the test again. And for verification, I got 138 feet fine edge and 213 feet working edge. My guess is this is just a hair softer maybe than the Stretch. Who knows? Could have been any number of things. When you look at the numbers, we're talking at right around about a 10% difference between this Endura and the Hap 40 Stretch that I ran. This sharpened up nice, came up nice. I had no problems deburring this one. And same with this. This V-Toku came up great. I had no problems deburring it or anything like that. Takes a really nice edge. I don't have much use with V-Toku, so I can't really talk about that too much. Maybe in the future, if I can get a hold of some to use long term, I will do a more of a use type video on that. Hap 40, it's what I expected from the other test. Fine edge was really close. Like I said, working edge was off a little bit. Still a solid performer. It's a good choice on the, compared to what you can get in the Endura, the Stretch. The Hap 40 is definitely gonna do you better than VG10. So that's all I have for this one. You guys have any questions, comments, or otherwise, drop them down below. As always, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.